Summer vacation. Summer vacation. The whole town feels slower somehow. Windows open, warm air moving through the curtains, and nowhere we really need to be. You text me first, are you doing anything today? 5 simple words, enough to make the whole morning better. By noon we're walking together, sunlight bouncing off the pavement, cold drinks in our hands, talking about things we'll probably forget tomorrow, and somehow that makes them important. Summer vacation, days stretching longer than they should, the sky staying bright forever, like the season doesn't wanna end. We ride our bikes with no destination, turning corners just because we can. Music leaking from your speaker, mixing with distant traffic sounds. You laugh, and for a second everything feels exactly right. Later we sit by the river, watching the water move slowly. You skip stones across the surface while telling me stories I've already heard. I still listen every time the afternoon turns gold. Shadows growing longer around us, neither of us mentions going home. Not yet, not while the sky still looks like this. Summer vacation. Summer vacation. A collection of small moments, sunburned shoulders, sticky fingers from melted ice cream, photos that come out blurry, and feelings we don't know how to explain. The evening arrives quietly, street lights waking up one by one, a warm breeze moving through your hair. The day finally beginning to slow down. You look up at the first star, I look at you and suddenly understand why people write songs about summer. Because some seasons feel bigger than time, like they're trying to stay forever, even when they can't. Summer vacation. One day this will become a memory, a playlist, a photograph, a story we tell years from now. But tonight it's still happening, and that's enough. The sky above us, the warm air around us, you beside me, and a summer that feels endless. The sky looked endless today, no clouds, no rain, waiting somewhere, just blue. As far as I could see, I stepped outside with no real destination. The sun warm on my face, the kind of day that makes you wanna keep walking. Blue sky above the rooftops, above the traffic lights, above all the things people worry about every day. For a moment, everything felt smaller, the deadlines, the mistakes, the conversations I keep replaying. They all drifted away, like they belonged to someone else. A kid rode past on a bicycle, music leaking from a phone speaker. Someone laughed across the street, and suddenly the world felt lighter. Blue sky, the kind of blue that makes you believe maybe things will work out somehow, not perfectly, not all at once, but eventually. I thought about old dreams, the ones I forgot I had, the places I wanted to see, things I wanted to learn, the person I wanted to become. Maybe it's not too late, maybe the road is longer than I thought, maybe that's okay. The wind moved through the trees, the shadows dancing across the sidewalk, like the whole afternoon was quietly celebrating something Sometimes it's sunlight, sometimes it's a walk, sometimes it's looking up and realizing the sky has been there all along, waiting for you to notice. The day slowly faded, the blue becoming gold, then orange, then evening, but somehow the feeling stayed. Blue sky, a small piece of hope, hanging above everything, every single day. You turned around and waved your hand like you had all the time in the world. The afternoon was bright and slow, and somehow I couldn't let it go. The traffic lights changed one by one. People moved, but I stayed young. Your voice remained inside the air long after you weren't there. Summer colors stay a little longer, don't fade away before I know. Summer color, I don't wanna call it over, so I'll keep walking slow. You talked about another town like it was waiting just for you. I smiled and said that sounds nice, like I always do. The river moved, the clouds moved too. I thought someday I would move, but there you were and there was me, and somehow that felt enough. Summer color, don't become a memory. Not tonight, not yet. Summer color, I still hear you laughing, like sunlight I never kept. Maybe someday we'll meet again and say we knew all along that days like these never stay, but still we wanted them to. Summer colors stay a little longer. The sky is wide, the road is long. Summer color, even if we lose each other, I'll remember how it felt to be this young. I opened the window and a good breeze came in. The curtains started dancing slowly, like they had been waiting all day. The room felt different suddenly, lighter somehow. The kind of feeling you can't really explain. Sunlight spilled across the floor, touching books on the shelf, an old chair by the wall, and the quiet afternoon. I opened the window and the outside world drifted in. Birds somewhere in the distance, a train passing far away. The sound of people talking on the street I couldn't see. Nothing special was happening, yet everything felt nice. No big plans today, no messages I needed to answer, no place I had to rush to. Just time moving slowly, 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 for once. The breeze carried the smell of summer, fresh leaves, warm pavement, and memories I couldn't quite name. I leaned against the window frame, watching clouds cross the sky without checking the time, without thinking too much. The world felt bigger when the window was open, like there were still places to go, still things to discover, still good days ahead. The afternoon drifted by quietly, music playing from old speakers, the breeze turning pages of a book I wasn't really reading. I smiled for no reason, the kind of smile that appears when life feels simple again. I opened the window and a good breeze came in. Sometimes that's all it takes to make an ordinary day. The locker clicked, I stepped outside, hair still wet, bright white sky, warm concrete, slow footsteps, nothing waiting, feels expensive. Bought cold tea from the machine, held it longer than I drank. People pass like summer songs, nobody trying too hard. Take your time, leave your plans inside your bag. The day won't leave without you. Sun on your shoulders, nothing to catch, nothing to chase. The road looked good, so I kept walking. Turned one corner, then another. No destination, no story, no lesson, just moving, a slow afternoon. Nothing to prove, no perfect reason to be outside. The city shines more than usual when you don't hurry. Someone laughed from far away when moved through the trees. I thought maybe happiness is smaller than I imagined. A plastic chair, cold air inside, convenience store, then back outside. The day kept going without me, and somehow that felt nice. Stay a little longer, until the shadows move, until the drink gets warm, until you forget what time it is. Take your time, today's enough. No fireworks, no big ending, just summer still happening. Phone face down on the table, windows open, a warm breeze moving through the room. The clock keeps ticking, but nobody's chasing it. Outside, people hurry somewhere, cars keep passing, the world keeps rushing, but not me, not today. Super chill out, slow down, let the afternoon drift by. No reason, no destination, just breathing in the moment. A playlist running quietly, old speakers in the corner. Half-finished thoughts floating through the air like clouds with nowhere important to be. I make another drink, sit back in my chair, watch sunlight move across the floor. Minute by minute, super chill out. Nothing to prove, nothing to win, nothing to post, nothing to explain. Just a good day, exactly as it is. A friend sends a message, what's up? I type, not much, and for once I actually mean it. The sky changes slowly, blue turning softer. The afternoon become an evening without asking permission, without making a big deal about it. Maybe that's the secret. Not every day needs a story, not every moment needs a purpose. Some days are meant to be enjoyed, not optimized. Super chill out, let the city keep running. Let tomorrow figure itself out. Right now, the music sounds good, the air feels right, and that's enough. The room gets darker, the playlist reaches the last song. Streetlights wake up outside, one by one I stretch, smile to myself and think, maybe this was the perfect day after all. Super chill out. No pressure, no noise, no rush, just life at its own pace. stayed long, just a minute or two. A backpack on one shoulder, the sun behind you. The game kept moving, shoes on the concrete, voices in the distance, a rhythm and a beat. You stood by the fence, looking through the wire, not saying much, not staying either. And I forgot the score, forgot the time. The ball left my hands a little too high. By the fence, by the fence, you were there. By the fence, the afternoon was fading, the shadows stretched thin, the sky turned lavender, the lights flickered in. Someone called my name, someone made the shot. Everyone was cheering, I barely heard a lot. You stood by the fence, tapping your shoes like you had somewhere better to be soon. And when the game ended, you started to go. I wanted to say something, but I moved too slow. By the fence, by the fence, you were there. By the fence, a breeze across the court, leaves along the ground. The moment felt so small, still it stayed around. Tomorrow you'll walk by like every day before, and I'll be here waiting on this old court. By the fence, by the fence, you were there. By the fence, you were there. By the fence. shadows will stretch and fade, but you're still smiling in the passenger seat as the evening rolls through the hills. Stay here a little longer. Stay here a little longer. The day is still glowing. Stay here a little longer. 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 The station board flips again. The suitcase rolls through the rain. You draw a line across the map and smile like there's no way back. Let's go somewhere. Let's go somewhere. Leave the lights behind and disappear. First stop, Seoul, neon signs and crowded streets. Then a slow night in Taipei, under paper lanterns and summer heat. Let's go somewhere. Let's go somewhere. Every road feels new with you here. A morning train through Bangkok, a river shining in the sun. Late conversations in Kuala Lumpur when the day is done. A photograph that came out blurred, a joke we told but never heard. A window seat above the clouds, watching oceans pass below. Let's go somewhere. Let's go somewhere. We don't need a plan, we only need to go home. A rainy evening in London, a golden sky above Paris, a sleepless walk through New York City. Beneath 1,000 lights, then back again to where we started. Different somehow than before. Let's go somewhere. Let's go somewhere. The world is wide beyond the door. Let's go somewhere. Let's go somewhere. One more city, one more morning, one more story to bring home. Morning light on your hair, small white flowers everywhere. You look back, smiled at me like the world was 17. Side by side, wheel to wheel. Funny how a moment feels like it could last forever if we never reach the end. Every road, every turn, every lesson left to learn. Every heartbeat matched the sound of the tires on the ground. Ride with me just a little longer. Don't let this day fade away. Ride with me, every mile together feels like forever when you say my name. Yeah. If tomorrow takes us somewhere, different streets, different skies, I'll remember how you laughed with the sunlight in your eyes. Ride with me through the season, summer breeze, autumn leaves. Even if the road keeps changing, you're the place I still believe. The traffic lights' eyes turned to green, like they knew what love could mean. We were racing, nothing else, just ourselves. An afternoon, you reached out, held my hand for a second, then you ran. I still smile, thinking maybe that was all we really planned. Ride with me just a little longer. Don't let this dream slip away. think I'm falling, but it doesn't feel like falling. It feels like floating, like the moment the train leaves the station and your stomach forgets where the ground is. You looked at me for half a second, then looked away again, and somehow nothing felt normal after that. The city kept moving, people kept talking, traffic lights kept changing, but my mind stayed there in that tiny moment. You say my name casually like it means nothing, while I'm trying to act normal and failing every time I think I'm falling in love. And suddenly gravity doesn't work the same. My feet still touch the sidewalk, but I swear I'm not really walking. I'm drifting through late afternoons, through crowded stations, through songs that suddenly sound different. Everything feels lighter now. The sky looks bigger, the air feels warmer, even ordinary days seem brighter. You laugh and my whole world tilts a little. You smile and every thought I had disappears. How is that fair? You don't even know you're doing it, that's the dangerous part. You keep talking about everyday things, movies you watch, places you want to visit, what you ate for lunch. And I'm sitting there trying not to fall any deeper. Zero gravity, that's what this feels like. No up, no down, no control, just floating wherever your voice takes me. Sometimes I wonder if you feel it too, that strange electricity. When our eyes meet for 1 second too long, maybe I'm imagining everything, maybe I'm not. Either way, I'm already too far gone, because now every crowded room becomes a search for you. Every notification makes my heart race. Every goodbye feels slightly longer than it should. Zero gravity, the world keeps spinning beneath me, but all I can think about is you, and the beautiful feeling of falling without ever touching the ground. Yeah. I woke up early to the quiet hills. Golden light fell through the trees. The road was empty, the sky was open, and I was thinking about you. Your voice stayed with me like a song from yesterday. The river was shining, the wind was moving slowly through the summer fields. I don't need promises, I don't need forever. Just stay beside me, here, here. We climbed higher above the valley, chasing the colors of the morning. Your laughter echoed between the mountains, and I wish time would slow down. The clouds were floating like little dreams, drifting over our footsteps. Every moment with you feels like a place I never wanna leave. The evening comes soft, The sun is starting to disappear behind buildings and power lines. People hurry toward stations, chasing trains in tomorrow. But not us, not yet. Let's take the long way home. The air feels too nice tonight to spend underground, so let's keep walking. Past the river, past the old park, past streets we've never used before. We don't need a reason. You tell me a story halfway through, you forget the ending. We both laugh anyway. The city lights slowly wake up one by one. Store windows glow softly. Bicycles pass by. And somehow nobody seems to be in a hurry except everyone else. Take the long way home, just a few more blocks, just a little more time. The night is young and conversations always sound better when there's nowhere we need to be. A warm breeze moves through your hair, music escapes from your headphones. For a moment everything feels exactly right. No big plans, no important destination, just walking beside you feels like enough. We cross streets without thinking, follow roads at random, turning left, then right, simply because we can. Maybe that's why I like nights like this. Nothing special is happening, yet years later, these are the moments we remember. Not the busy days, not the schedules, just evenings like this. Take the long way home. Let tomorrow wait a little longer. Let the city keep glowing. Let the stars stay above us. And if we get home late, that's okay. Some nights aren't meant to end quickly. Some nights are meant to be walked, one extra street at a time. The crossing gates stand quietly. The train is gone, the tracks still sing. Puddles hold a second sky. Clouds drifting slow as summer climbs. The leaves are wet, the air is warm. A distant dog, a ringing phone. Somewhere beyond the empty street, the day begins without a sound. After the rain, everything shines like the world has just been made. The road ahead, the passing clouds, I wanna stay a little while. The fence is green, the paint is worn, the shadows dance across the storm. A bicycle waits by someone's wall. Nothing happens, nothing at all. And somehow that's enough for now. A quiet town, a perfect hour. After the rain, everything shines like a dream. I almost knew the sky is wide. The light is new, and I keep walking through the blue. One day I'll leave this place behind. The crossing gates, the power lines, but on some afternoon, years from now, I'll see this road in always will. I left the station without headphones for the first time in a while. The city sounded different somehow. Crosswalk beeps, bicycle chains, someone laughing too far away. I thought maybe I don't need to replay everything to keep it. Some songs stay without playing, some days stay without trying. I don't remember every word anymore, just the feeling of walking home. Home by 5, light on the walls, stores getting quiet, nothing dramatic. Home by 5, the day keeps fading but not disappearing like gold melodies. I passed places I used to stop, they look smaller than before. Still good though, still enough. Maybe memories don't ask to return, maybe they just wave as you go by. Home by 5, no sad ending, no final line, no looking back. Home by 5, take what remains, leave what doesn't, and keep walking. The air got cooler, I pulled my sleeves, and suddenly didn't feel alone. Wrap me in your light, like the morning finds the room, like a song arrives without a reason. Wrap me in your light, I don't wanna think tonight, I just wanna feel something moving. The city opens, window by window, the air is warm and full of summer. People pass like little stories, but somehow everything feels close. You smile, and suddenly the day gets softer. The noise turns low, and all the things I couldn't name become easy when you're here. Wrap me in your light, like the sky after the rain, like colors changing without warning. Wrap me in your light just for one more minute, before the world starts spinning again. I don't need perfect words or promises or forever, just this feeling floating slowly like sunlight across the floor. Maybe tomorrow we'll forget what we talked about, where we walked, but I know this moment stays somewhere inside me. Wrap me in your light, like music through the window, like something I almost knew. Wrap me in your light until the evening fades and leave a little glow when you go. Wrap me in your light. Wrap me in your light. I wanna stay here a little longer. The nights are getting cooler now, the sound of insects is softer. The sunsets arrive a little earlier, and somehow the air feels different. Like summer is already packing its bags, the beach is quieter, the fireworks are over. The songs we played all season long don't sound the same anymore. I didn't notice it happening, not at first. I thought there would be more time, more evenings, more reasons to stay outside, more chances to see you But suddenly the season is slipping away. End of summer, the sky still looks beautiful, but there's sadness hiding in it now. A feeling that something good is slowly coming to an end. We walk through familiar streets, the same ones as before, yet everything feels different, because now we're counting what's left instead of what's ahead. The warm wind is fading, the days are getting shorter, and every sunset feels like a goodbye. I remember cold drinks in the afternoon, laughing without checking the time. Long walks after dark, and the way your smile seemed brighter in summer light. Back then, the season felt endless, now I know better. The best things rarely stay, that's probably why they matter. End of summer, I wish I could keep a piece of it. The orange sky, the late evenings, the feeling that life was moving slowly just for a little while. But seasons don't listen, they keep moving forward, no matter how much we want them to stay. The first cool breeze arrives, and suddenly the truth becomes impossible to ignore. Summer is ending, the city keeps going, the trains keep running, people keep making plans. Life continues exactly as it should, yet part of me wants one more sunset, one more walk, one more night before everything changes. End of summer, maybe that's why it hurts. Not because it's gone, but because it was beautiful, and we knew it couldn't last forever. The swings don't move, the park is still, a bicycle lies beside the hill. You said your name would be gone soon, from every list in every room. The clouds were pink above the town. A train rolled by without a sound. You skipped a stone across the lake. I watched the circle slowly break. Don't let the light go. Don't let the light go. Stay here a little longer before the shadows grow. We talked about 100 things, old movie lines and broken strings. You laughed and said you'd write me back, then drew a heart upon your back. The evening spread across the street. The air was warm, the grass beneath our feet, and all at once it felt so clear. Some days are small until they disappear. Don't let the light go. Don't let the light go. Stay here a little longer before the shadows grow. Sky turned gray, the summer birds flew far away. You waved your hand, then crossed across the road. A simple scene, a heavy glow. Now every year when August ends, I see that light come back again. Don't let the light go. Don't let the light go. Stay here a little longer before the shadows grow. Don't let the light, don't let the light go. Don't let the light go. You're still shining in the last summer light. Summer night, day. The air's still warm after sunset. Street lights glowing softly above us. Your shadow stretching across the sidewalk as we walk with nowhere to be. Cars pass slowly in the distance. Music drifting from an open window. You tell me another story and I pretend I haven't heard it before, just to hear you tell it again. Summer night, everything feels a little lighter. The world moving a little slower, like somebody pressed pause on all the things waiting for tomorrow. You look up at the sky, do you think we'll remember that? You ask it casually, but I know what you mean. The way this moment feels, too small to matter now, yet somehow important. The kind of memory that sneaks back years later. Warm wind through your hair, a plastic bag dancing down the street. Distant laughter from somewhere nearby, and your hand brushing against mine for half a second. Oh, enough. Summer night, no fireworks, no dramatic scenes, just us walking through ordinary streets, making ordinary memories that secretly become the best ones. A train passes overhead, its lights disappearing into the dark. You stop to watch it like there's nowhere else you'd rather be. And honestly, neither is there for me. The hours slip away unnoticed, conversations changing direction. 1 minute we're joking about nothing, the next we're talking about the future, like it's something we can actually understand. Summer night, the city never completely sleeps, neither do our thoughts. We keep walking past closed shops, past quiet intersections, past moments that feel like they could last forever. Eventually, the sky starts changing color, the darkness becoming softer. Morning waiting somewhere nearby, but not yet. Now while you're still here, I wish I could keep it exactly like this. The warm air, the empty streets, your voice beside me, and the feeling that maybe this is what happiness sounds like. The beach was almost empty, just the sound of waves and a few distant lights along the shore. The city felt far away, like the whole world had stepped back and left the night to us. You took off your shoes first, laughing when the cold water touched your feet. I followed a few steps behind, trying not to stare too much. The wind moved through your hair, you looked out at the dark ocean, and for a moment you seemed impossible to forget. We weren't together, not yet, still calling each other friends, still pretending this was normal, but something felt different. The pauses were softer, the silence wasn't awkward anymore. It felt like both of us were listening. for something neither of us could say. The moon painted silver lines across the water. You pointed at them and said it looked like a road leading somewhere far away. I smiled, but honestly I was only looking at you. Night, ocean, cold air, your voice mixing with the sound of wave. If this wasn't the beginning of something, it felt exactly like it. We walked without a destination, leaving footprints behind us, only for the water to erase them. A few seconds later, you asked me, do you think people can know before it happens? Know what? When they're about to fall for someone? I laughed, because suddenly the night felt dangerous. The kind of question that changes everything. The kind of question people remember years later. Neither of us answered properly. Instead we kept walking shoulder to shoulder, close enough to notice, far enough to stay safe. The ocean kept moving, the stars stayed above us, and somewhere between the waves and your quiet smile, I started wishing the night would last a little longer. Because sometimes before love begins, there's a moment like this, a feeling, a small spark in the dark, when nothing has happened yet, but somehow you already know it's coming. The crosswalk shines under the lamps, a quiet road between the tracks. The stars are faint above the town, but someone left their window on. A train rolls by without a sound. Buildings glow against the dark. A million lies behind the glass, a million stories about to start. City lights don't sleep, they flicker and breathe, like they're waiting for someone like me. I walk alone, but I'm not lonely. City lights don't sleep. The night feels open, the air is cool, the signs still glow above the streets. Nobody knows where I'm going, where I've been tonight. That's fine, I don't need a reason. The highway bends, the river hides, the city stretches past my side, and every light along the way feels like a dream I almost chased. City lights don't sleep, they call my name from distant windows and passing trains. The world is bigger than it used to seem. City lights don't sleep. One day I'll leave this world behind, another skyline, another time. But somewhere deep inside my mind, this midnight blue will stay alive. The empty streets, the hotel signs, the glowing rails, the summer night. City lights don't sleep, and neither do I. Just for a while, just for tonight. City lights don't sleep beneath the stars, and I keep walking into the dark. The river shines beneath the factory lights, orange reflections breaking on the waves. A freight train rolls through the distance, its windows flicker then disappear. The wind slips through the empty harbor, moving loose sheets of silver rain. I stand alone darkness.